Today I fucked up by planning a 40th birthday party for my husband.
My husband turned 40 this week and we did a small family night, some cake and presents on his birthday. Some of my husband's friends and coworkers kept asking if I was planning anything and I kept saying, no, I don't think he'd like that. I kept getting asked, so I planned a small get-together with the people that kept asking and invited a few others.
My husband isn't a very social person and we usually only go to the holiday party. Well, people are due to come over tonight and my husband asked why I was making snacks and food, so I told him. He wasn't happy. I offered to cancel it, but it's too late. So now he's not happy and I'm upset that I didn't just listen to my instincts that he wouldn't want that. This really put a damper on the night and now I have no clue how it will go. I'm just really tired and upset at myself. Too long did not read. By planning a party that I suspected my husband didn't want, but I was convinced otherwise, and now he's unhappy.
As a grumpy old bastard myself, I did a very similar thing when my wife planned a party I did not want.
I was an ass. Took me a couple of days, but I did apologize.
It kind of helped that my brothers and parents were very okay with telling me I was being an ass during the party.
I hate my birthday and do not like the attention you get at a party.
My wife loves her birthday and wants a big to-do. For years she tried to force me into feeling the same way about my birthday that she does about hers.
I finally got through to her when I said, "You think everyone should get what they want for their birthday, right? Well, I want to be left alone."
That's just as valid and important as your desire to be surrounded by friends. Her eyes got wide and I could tell she finally understood, and she stopped badgering me to have the same kind of birthday that she wants.
I'm honestly just sick to my stomach and can't wait for the night to end.
Say it with me now.
All together now.
When trying to celebrate someone's birthday, you do what they want to do.
Not what you want to do. For some reason, apparently this isn't obvious to everybody. I think the bigger foo is not telling him that it was happening further ahead of time, so he could prepare himself for it.
Damn, I'm an introvert and I'd still appreciate the effort.
Today I fucked up by not taking flossing seriously. I think dentists scolding you for not flossing is a near universal experience. Let me start by saying my dental hygiene has never quite been up to par. Depression, ADHD combo mostly, but I've tried really hard to get on a good routine my whole life. Still, I've been lucky thus far, with minimal dental problems. When I had my son, I never wanted him to struggle like I have, and he's been on that routine since his first tooth popped out. Twice a day, fluoride toothpaste, mouthwash, floss, the whole nine. He's now 6 years old, and he's excellent at keeping to that routine. The way I've always looked at his teeth is that they're practice teeth. He needs to get good at the brushing and the flossing on his own, and he's never going to learn to do it right if I'm always doing it for him. We had a dentist appointment recently, and they did x-rays for the first time. Well, we can say for sure he's not very good at flossing yet. He has small cavities between all his molars, and one large enough that he has started to complain of pain. I brought this up to the dentist, and he recommended capping them all. I took him for a second opinion, and they agreed. Tomorrow morning they're going to put him under anesthesia. They're going to cap 8 teeth with stainless steel. He's going to be a metal mouth until they fall out at 13. Too long did not read. Flossing your kid's baby teeth is important, and you should probably be flossing more, too. ETA. He doesn't get juice, and his snack options are limited to granola bars, fruit, or things like seaweed or veggie sticks. He gets one cookie or leftover holiday candy for dessert, and only if he finishes his vegetables at dinner, which is only a couple times a week at most. He's eaten this way for years. My father has awful teeth, literally breaking apart at 45. I saw it, and the first thing he said when he heard was, he got the last name curse. WTF. My parents never enforced flossing and I'm still super bad at it and I don't have cavities like that. Yeah, the rare little ones that they fill, but damn, this seems like a lot. This kid must be guzzling soda and eating candy daily. There's no way you can get that many cavities when you brush 2x and floss. Pro tip. You should be flossing before brushing, not after. I started water flossing after being scolded and having cavities for 30 years. Much easier to remember to do when I'm in the shower in the morning and no more cavities. Your kid needs fluoride. I live in a fluoride-free area and get a fluoride prescription for the kids.
It works so well. Zero cavities while all their fluoride-free peers have cavities.
They really should put it in the drinking water.
This is more than flossing, it's just bad genetics. Poor lad, as your dad said. He's got the cursed teeth pensive face. My cousin barely takes care of her teeth and has had no issues.
I have my grandma's teeth with shit enamel, so I'm susceptible to shit teeth. Dreading my next app, worried. Today I fucked up by going to a free lunch at the church. Just a quick warning ahead of time. This will get graphic, and pretty gross.
Last warning.
I am broke, disabled, and struggling mentally. So I make it a habit to visit the local church to get food. Usually they have some decent food.
Sometimes they have absolute crap.
Today was one of the days they had absolute crap. Some of this food I will not even feed to my dog. But living off of $46 a week for food is not reasonable.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I barely ate any of the meal they had with meat. I hated it. So I tried the vegan option. I struggled to eat it. I opted to eat some pie instead, and brought home a couple TV dinners they handed out. I got home, and things seemed fine. I took a nap. I woke up and decided to pull some old onions from the garden. I started feeling a bit off. Nauseous.
Had some pretty rank farts.
I thought it was probably all the pizza I had the night before. I should not have dairy.
So I go inside.
I'm feeling worse at that point. I head to the bathroom and I throw up a few times. I think, okay, hopefully I will feel better. Nope.
The next few hours I keep spewing out of both ends. At one point I decided it is a good idea to put on adult diaper since I am so fucking sick.
I have never been so thankful to have adult undergarments in my life. Because around 9:30 I go into the bathroom to throw up, and as I throw up one last time I shit myself. I get in the bath because I feel gross, and I'm all nasty. 15 minutes later I have to jump out the tub to get on the toilet.
I am vomiting, and shitting at the same time.
I mean, I knew something was off about that food. But fuck me, this was one of the worst nights of my life. I am finally feeling better. I am laying on the couch. My dog is laying on top of me because he knows I am sick as fuck. I hope you all have a way better night than I did. Too long did not read. I ate bad food at a local church.
Then had the worst night of my life because of it. FML.
Sounds like norovirus. My mother used to run a feeding program for church in New York City. All of the volunteers who worked in her kitchen went through formal training and had food handling certificates from the city, the same as restaurant employees do. I wish this was the rule in all localities. Who needs to call the Vatican when you can exorcise demons at home?
Have never been so thankful to have adult undergarments in my life.
Because around 9:30 I go into the bathroom to throw up, and as I throw up one last time I shit myself. This is why I throw up into my trash can while sitting on the toilet. My parents rely on the church food pantry. They've gotten bad meat and expired food before. It really scares me that they will end up in a situation like this or worse. We try to help and supplement with Costco runs, but we can only do so much with inflation. I really wish they would realize it's normal, and not a tick on your pride, to admit you need a EBT card.